It's time now for the Peter Channel News Evening Report, Thursday, September 4th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. It is what's happening at 5. Top story 5 is Joan Rivers, a talk show host, actress, a red critic who's rose to the top of comedy ranks while unapologetically schoonery one and everything she passed along the way, died Thursday in New York complications following from a medical procedure. She was 81 years old. 3 senior members of the ISIS have been killed in a U.S. airstrike in northern Iraq, according to senior security officials, 2 days after a video showing the execution of a U.S. journalist, Stephen Sotloff, was released. U.S. warplane stuck at the heart of ISIS in Mosul. Former Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell and his wife were convicted on multiple public corruption charges Thursday when a federal jury decided that the ex-Paul and his past took bribes to promote a sketchy nutritional supplement. Fast food workers all around the world protested for $15 a week or $50 an hour for minimum wage around the country. Dreadnoughts, the dinosaur, weighed 65 tons, stretched to half the length of an Olympic-sized swimming pool and feared nothing, according to scientists who discovered the remains of one of the largest creatures to walk the earth. Communing over the celebrity's death can feel crucial to our understanding of what happened and important jumps toward the healing process. The mother of Hussam Kwamasa holds a photo of her son indicted by an Israeli military court on Thursday and accused of organizing the kidnapping. Newport, Wales. NATO demanded on Thursday that the Moscow withdraw its troops from Ukraine as U.S. President Barack Obama and his Western allies held a summit intended to address defenses against Russia and the big strategic shift since. The British aid worker threatened to be beheaded by ISIS was kidnapped by a professional gunman who targeted a vehicle in which he was traveling in apparent expectation of obtaining Western hostages, a witness has revealed. The wires of the Islamic State has a matter of weeks turned in 2014 midterm election and it said leaving Democrats and Republicans like scrambled to show their hawkish eye on national security and terrorism, shoving it further now for the partisan. The 7th Circuit Court of Appeals has ruled that bans against same-sex marriage in Indiana and Wisconsin are unconstitutional. The Democrat has suddenly quit the race, leaving Senator Pat Roberts, Republican, to face Greg Orman, a well-funded independent. The Orman factor has new uncertainty. The police department of Ferguson, Missouri, the town where an unarmed black teenager was killed by a police officer last month, is now the subject of a federal investigation into its use of force and how officers stop and search and how its officers are trained. In Rochester, New York, the suspect who shooted Wednesday night's fatal shooting of a Rochester police officer in Rochester, New York, Daryl Pearson, was recently released from prison, police sources confirmed Thursday. Great White survives kayakers in Plymouth, Massachusetts. BP to appeal ruling over blame for disaster, and judges yet to assign damages from the spill, and BP shares fall 5% in U.S. In New York, the euro sank on Thursday after the European Central Bank unexpectedly cut ultra low interest rates even further and said it would start buying loans and bonds next month to pump the continent's struggling economy. Don't miss a beat of the action when Apple announces its new devices has